Hi, good morning, explorers. I am running a little late because I woke up extremely early, of course, I'm on Eastern time, and then I couldn't go back to sleep, and then I finally nodded back off right before it's time for me to wake up. So I'm about to hit the road. I'm leaving the Holiday Inn Express here in Vegas. I'm going to drive about 2.5 to 2 hours and 40 minutes to 2 hours and 40 minutes to my hotel near Zion National Park in Utah. There will be a time zone difference. They're ahead of Vegas by an hour and behind my Eastern time, 2 hours. So I will see you at the hotel near Zion National Park.
Since we're on the open road, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the notification bell right next to it so you'll be notified when each week's video comes out. Videos come out every Tuesday at 4 p.m. Eastern time. Now let's get back on this road trip. All right, I have made it to Springdale, Utah from Vegas. It took me about 2 hours and 40 minutes. A lot of it was smooth sailing, except for the part in Arizona. My service wasn't working that well with my phone, and the road was scary. Like mountains, watch for rocks falling, watch for crosswinds, all types of stuff. So, made it to my hotel. This is the Springhill Suites by Marriott here in Springdale, Utah, and there's a shuttle right outside of the hotel that will take you directly to Zion National Park, so that's awesome. I don't like that this is a first level unit. They do have a second floor because it's more of a lodging style, but it's one night. I'll make sure everything's locked up and covered. So let's take a tour of the room. This is a nice seating area, so that's awesome. Kitchenette, little office, TV, obviously, sleeping area, which is cool, looks nice. Here is the bathroom. What is this? A closet? That's a pretty big closet there. And then a window where you can see the mountain. How awesome. And you can't just park in the parking lot here. You have to go check in at the front desk to get a parking permit. They do have breakfast. It's a grab and go. You can grab and sit outside, or you can bring it back to your room. And there are restaurants open in the area where you can grab and go. There's also a marketplace up front where you can get like frozen meals and everything to bring back to your room. I still have leftover pizza from yesterday that I brought in my cooler. But yeah, I'm going to sanitize the room and then make sure the window is locked and covered. And then I'm gonna go head to the shuttle to head to Zion. All right, pause, not really. Let's head up to the shuttle, but let me tell you why you should not stay at the Springhill Suites by Marriott in Springdale, Utah. One, if you do, make sure you do not get a first floor corner unit like I did, because not only was I combating with East Coast time, but I had to combat with all these noises because the walls were thin. So I did not sleep that well that night, as I heard the ice machine and people going in and out of the door. I also woke up to a few roaches in my room, which the front desk seemed to not really care about. But luckily Marriott did, so I did get some points in reimbursement. But now let's hop on the shuttle. Welcome to Zion National Park. We're gonna go in, pay our entry fee, and we're gonna get started with the Parish Trail, which is about 3.5 miles or 5.6 kilometers round trip. And you can also bike on this trail because it's a paved trail. So let's head on out to the Parish Trail. I did stop in the gift shop before I got started. I always get my mom a keychain and my dad a magnet, so I wanted to get that before it was too late. And I got my walking sticks. May or may not need it, but you never know. All right, we're hiking on the Parish Trail at Zion National Park. It's like 82 degrees out. It's recommended to wear a mask. But let's look at the scenery. It is gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. So you can't take a shuttle through the national park to different scenic areas that you can't necessarily walk to. But due to social distancing and the pandemic, you have to buy your tickets 2 weeks in advance. And when I went to look, it was sold out. Then they have another cutoff 24 hours before where they release more tickets, but I was in flight. So I'm doing the trails near the entrance. That was a beautiful look. That river is called the Virgin River. And it was gorgeous. So, some things in my hiking bag: water, obviously, camera, portable charger, phone, mic, walking sticks, paper, and crackers. So, let's see what else is up ahead. I'm looking for the next place to stop with shade so I can eat some crackers and get a water break and get some shade. All right, I have had my snack and water, so I'm gonna cool out here. It's good to take breaks while you're hiking. So some things to note: if you take the shuttle from in the town, it is free. And then once you get to the park, if you're not going to drive in, it's $25. If you plan to drive your car in, it's $35, and it lasts an entire week. So you could come out here and spend a few days and try to hit the different trails. So some trails you have to hike through the river, and there's this high count of algae bloom in there, which is dangerous to people. So you gotta stay out, even though I saw some people in there. So as you can see, I was able to make it onto a shuttle. So from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. daily, they give away free shuttle tickets. And they said they can sell out quickly on Labor Day weekend and Saturdays. But any other day, and today is Thursday, they don't. So there was like 800 tickets to give away, and there was hardly 100 people. So I was able to get on a shuttle, which was beautiful for my feet. But I got off at a stop, and there is a massively long line to get back on the shuttle, unfortunately. But this is a nice little area. I'm up by the river. Again, it's not recommended to get in the river, and there's signs everywhere saying not to get in the water, yet I keep seeing people get in there. I don't understand. So let's see what else is here at this area. Hey explorers, so I'm back in my hotel room after a long day at Zion National Park. It was very beautiful. I am exhausted, exhausted. When I came back from there, I was so hungry. My feet was hurting. I don't know why I went out to that second trail because my feet were like, no ma'am. So I was out there an hour and then I went back to get on the shuttle. There was a long line. I don't know how long I waited. It went faster than what I expected. And then I got back, then I had to wait for the other shuttle to get back to my hotel. When I got back to the hotel, I bought a bag of chips to go with the rest of my pizza from yesterday, and I ate that for dinner. But now I'm like, no, it's time to get ready for bed. So I just want to say a few things that I learned about coming out here to Zion. If I had time, I would stay here multiple days to try to get to multiple trails, but I also would like to come back when the pandemic has been put behind us, because there are places closed or trails closed or part of trails closed due to COVID. And there's also trails closed due to rock falling, which can happen at any time. But there was more things limited because of the pandemic. So that's one thing. But regardless if there's a pandemic or not, there still were multiple trails that I could have went to, but I can't do them all in one day. I also would try to have my account ready and be ready to book a shuttle ticket right at the time they open. But I don't think that is an issue or the case when there isn't a pandemic. I think they're just limiting people coming in and out, of the off the shuttles at this point. And then also I would, if I got here earlier, I would have did one trail and then come back to the hotel and relax a little bit and then went back out to finish the day, to just break it up a little bit. But it is kind of a hassle, so you have to kind of decide what you want to do. And also my feet were hurting so bad. I think maybe next time I would try bike riding or making sure I have just full access to the shuttle. But other than that, I enjoyed my time there. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you hit the like button. And if you have any questions or comments, please make sure you leave those down below in the box down there. Type it down there. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you're notified each week when videos come out. Videos come out every Tuesday at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day or night wherever in the world you are.